Hey guys, it's Belle, and I am back to do another Moon's Harvest Bath Bomb demo and review. Today I am using a new product that I've never tried from this brand before. It is a Color Bloom bath cake, and what's interesting about this, and I'm not really sure what result we'll get here, but you're supposed to let this soak in water for 20 seconds and then break it up into roughly 4 to 6 pieces. And then there's supposed to be a lot of swirling colors throughout your tub, and the scent of this is in Sangria Punch. This is something totally new and different, so I'm really excited to see how this looks in the water. I will go ahead and just turn this around so you can see the design on the other side. It has kind of like moon and stars, probably for Moon's Harvest, and then a really pretty flower in there. So let's go ahead and get this unwrapped, and we'll put it in the water and see what kind of colors we get. So here is the Color Bloom bath cake all unwrapped. It did have a cupcake liner on it, so I think it's, you know, for the cake theme that they have going on. So anyway, now I'm really getting a good smell of the sangria fragrance. I am getting over a cold, but I can still smell pretty well. It definitely is like a fruit punch sort of smell, but I will just say, and this could be due to my cold, I'm getting like a slight hint of like cough syrup kind of smell. But just maybe take that with a grain of salt, but it definitely is like a fruit punch smell. Let's go ahead and put this in the water for 20 seconds. I'm probably going to put it under and just hold it if I can. That way I can pull it out and break it up into pieces. So let's go ahead and dunk it in the water. Roughly 20 seconds. Okay, so it's been 20 seconds. I just pulled it out of the water. It's nice and foamy still. Let's see if we can break this up. It's very firm. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it into like 4 or 6 chunks. It's still very hard. Let me just keep soaking it. Okay, so now we're starting to see a little hint of color. I kept letting this soak. I still feel like it is so incredibly firm. I'm really trying to break this up in my hands. It is just so hard. If this is something that you would be interested in, I just really think that you should just put it in the water and let it dissolve on its own. I'm giving up on trying to break this up. So let's go ahead and just put it in the water and treat it like a regular bath bomb, and we'll see what kind of colors we get. There's a little bit of pink coming through there. Again, it's down pretty small now, and I'm just now able to break this up. Let's see if you can see that. So it has a little core center of that pinkish, like magenta color. I don't know what I was expecting, but I kind of thought maybe it would be all swirled like with green and purple and pink and blue. So I'm slightly disappointed that it's just like pink and blue. You know, it's pretty, but the tub is just primarily blue. So I'm going to put this back in the water, let it finish dissolving. Here's the last little bit of it, still dissolving. That's that little bursting of color in the center there. And the water is now turning. It was kind of like that aqua bluish shade, but now it is turning into a purple since that, kind of like a bluish purple since that pink has been released from the center. I realize my camera is not really picking it up very well, but that is what we have, a little bit of that pink there. So I just put my hand in the water so you could get a good look at kind of the color that it turned. It's definitely more purple now. There is still some nice foam on top. The scent is pretty much still how it was when I took it out of the packaging, very much like a fruit punch kind of smell. So I'm going to go ahead and take my bath, and then I'll give you my final thoughts when I'm all done, so just stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm all done with the Color Bloom bath cake, and I have to just say overall, it wasn't my favorite bath bomb. I think the wow factor on this one was kind of a letdown. It didn't really have that color explosion that I was looking for. Part of that may have been the fact that it was so incredibly hard even after soaking it beyond the recommended 20 seconds. I just could not get it to break up. So my recommendation would be, if you're interested in this, is to maybe try to break it up into chunks before it gets wet. and then otherwise, you know, just put it in the tub and treat it like a regular bath bomb, because even that soaking process just would not let me break it up. It was just so incredibly hard. So that could be why there wasn't a whole lot of swirling of color going on. But beyond that, I was just a little disappointed because there weren't a lot of colors involved. It was just that blue and that bright pink. So the end result was really pretty. I liked that the water was sort of that purple shade. It's just that it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. So that was a letdown. One of the best things about this bath bomb, though, is that it was so incredibly moisturizing beyond even the cocoa butter melt bath bombs, which I am a big fan of. But this is the first time I've tried one of their bath bombs that has coconut oil in it, and that is, I would say, probably their most hydrating bath bomb. My skin is so incredibly moisturized. The downside to that is that it did make the tub a little slippery, but if you're looking for just really intense hydration, look for their bath bombs with the coconut oil. It makes a huge difference. So that I am absolutely a fan of. And then the scent itself was also not as bad as I had thought when I first took it out of the package. Kind of reminded me of cough syrup a little bit. That did go away. It did tone down, and it was just like a really nice fruit punch smell. So overall, it was a good experience, but if you're looking for that wow factor, it's just not in this bath bomb. It doesn't have like all those really fun colors I was expecting. So that was kind of like a thumbs down for me. Alright, so for next time, I am going to go ahead and review this one. This is from the winter collection. It's the Gift of Gold bath bomb. It's taken me forever to pull this out of my pile of bath bombs, but I cannot wait to do this one, so that'll be the next one that I review. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.